Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back for another exciting episode of Timber and the McSunshines. The crowd goes wild because we have got our man back. Welcome back, Nick.
Yes.
The
We're glad to
championship
hear.
belt was for the whole team, not for me. That was for everybody. We are the champions. Very excited for today's session.
Heck yeah, and with that, Max, you're going to handle the recap for us this week.
Yes, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Timber McSunshine, and we are Timber and the McSunshines. Welcome to Wednesday night, the OG Minhalians, the Minhal table that all the other Minhal tables look up to and idolize. And they tell us all the time, and we're very humble in our love for them as well. They're good, they're good. But tonight you're in for the best. So last week we started off just setting up camp. A lot of dream sequences. Everybody had a very traumatizing night. Um, it's hard to get into what Winder is going through right now. Her sugar daddy is oof. There's a lot going on there. Um, Timber has his purpose in life again. It is to kill a god. Can he do it? Probably not. Does he care? He does not. Everybody had Cook had some stuff going on. I'm sorry. All the characters, Vrak and Ildane, pretty bad dreams. We role played for about an hour and 45 minutes. Had a good time. Had a few orcs at the end that thought they were big and bad. Turned out they weren't that big and bad. But we are back at the Temple of Zithraxis that we were at, way back, session 2, 3, somewhere in that ballpark. But where it was goblins last time, now it's orcs. So, yeah, we got to get through them to get through the portal to get to Orcland and save the day.
Well, yeah, that was a good recap. You can take your inspiration.
Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah. Let's pull the map up for our folks. And yes, so after defeating those orcs, you move up to the familiar site of the temple, and you do see some orcs. But if I could get perception rolls from everybody.
$15 for Mordella.
16 is
14.
higher. Okay. Ildane, you did beat the DC, so.
16 as well.
And Winter as well. So I will reveal these guys that you see up in the trees as well.
I would just like to note, for everybody else's sake, that I did roll a natural one.
And before we get started on this little escapade, I do want to do a little flashback. So the hag is defeated, and Mordella and all of you begin searching through the house, and you do eventually find the mirror. And Mordella, when you pick up the Veilthorn mirror, your staff begins to vibrate and glow. And you feel compelled by a force beyond your own to press the two together. And when you do, there is a flash of radiant light as the staff absorbs the mirror. And your staff now has a new ability. You can now cure the corruption of witches prior to turning into hags, but you will take a -5 penalty to your max HP every time this ability is used, as taking on the corruption takes a little bit of you with it. This can never reduce you to 0, but it can reduce you to 1. So it is an ability that you will have to be very prudent with and not go wasting, as it does take a bit of your own life every time you do it.
Okay, understood.
And that penalty is unrecoverable.
Okay, by any means at all. All right. She ponders this deeply as she gains the understanding of the ability.
Oh yeah. So that staff is super powered. It needed to have a negative on it. So that is the negative. You can cure your mother, but it will take a sacrifice of yourself to do so. And then we're going to say that Mordella was there in the background, while those other fights happened. And now we are here. You guys, your presence is not known. I rolled really crappy on their perception. So I will allow you guys to go ahead and tell me what you're going to do as you see this scene before you, all these orcs outside standing guard. You hear more orcs on the inside, although you can't see them quite yet. And the familiar chanting, but this time in orcish tones.
All right. I kind of want to try something different. I want to, if possible, use my spell to disguise myself as an orc. Then with my language in Orcish, I'd like to go in and use my persuasion of 10 to hopefully have them take me to their leader, where I'll try to use my assassination feat to instigate him if possible.
That is a very interesting strategy. Let's see if it works out for him, Cotton. You cast Disguise Self? Is that your spell?
Yep.
All right, Thranduil, you are now an orc,
All right.
and you are going to step out.
Okay. In Orcish, I'm gonna be like, "Hail, blood runners!"
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Alrighty. That's an 8.
Gonna roll insight. Let me go ahead and just pull up their sheets. Let's see. They get a -1. So you got a chance. And I rolled a natural 1. So, they look up and, hey, old friend.
I got letters for the boss. Heads hands only.
Right, but you won't find them here.
Where did
Go.
boss go?
Go on through the camp to the portal.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Why'd he go into the temple? Must be a real dense one, that one. As you step in, we'll put you at the doorway. You see some orcish god callers. Only 2 of them, but they're performing a ritual over a dark crystal, much like you've seen before, being guarded by 2 garrotters.
Got you. Can I use a history check to try to remember what the crystal did?
Yeah, go ahead.
Natural 1.
It's completely benign. It means nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's a really cool chandelier. You don't know why they're singing at it.
Orcs are dumb. Okay, so where's the portal?
So the portal is... So after you guys fought here, you went to the goblin camp. And then beyond the goblin camp is the portal.
Okay, so we're just gonna wipe out this temple?
Vrak's dream was pretty much pointing to the fact that Vrak should level this place.
Alright, cool.
But
Cool, I'm
you-
just gonna walk up to the
Yeah, I was
god
going to
colors.
say, you got damn good information stepping in there.
What are you guys doing?
And the god caller does not respond because he's mid-ritual. And the garroter steps up. Don't interfere.
Sorry. What
Who
what are
are
they
you?
doing? I was sent here. I have a letter for the boss. Got distracted after the goblin camp.
They're they're charging the crystal for the ritual to bring back the king.
What that chandelier?
A shan. Are you speaking under what?
Sorry. I better go on guard duty.
Give me a deception check again.
All right, that's a
That was great with advantage, right? That was flawless.
that's a 9.
I rolled
Every time-
another natural one on physical dice this time.
Yeah.
You have got to be
Yeah.
shitty. This is what happens when you don't do a warm-up roll, guys. I was so distracted starting the stream up that I forgot to do a warm-up roll. So that's how my dice are going to go tonight. Well, if you've got letters to deliver, then carry on. Head north.
Thank you. I will. Where's the crystal at?
It's floating over that fire.
Oh, it's over the fire. It's like up in the air.
Yeah. And there are like streams of this energy coming off the god collar into the crystal.
Got you. All right, I'm gonna leave it to the rest of the party. I'm gonna think about my next.
Okay, yeah. While you guys just watch Randall turn into an orc and then go and have some conversations and disappear into the temple, what are you doing?
So I mean, he's probably got it, right? Right. I mean, this is Thranduil. He's probably got this, right?
He's dead. He's probably dead.
You remember the chubby baby, right?
I remember how he, got us out of Blue Dragon Temple. Yeah.
Well, he was afraid. I think most of the fight of the dragon.
But he did get the killing shot.
While remembering that Thranduil gets us into way more
I was
fights
getting ready
than
to
one
say.
person would, Vrak is feverishly praying to Eastmere and checking over her armor and hammer to get ready for the inevitable throwdown.
Yeah, there's no way there isn't a fight happening right now.
I think you guys you should have more faith in Thranduil. He's really good at this stuff. He taught me how to trap and how to track and how to put out like various traps and stuff to get animals. He's taught me a lot. I think you guys underestimate Thranduil. I think he's the best.
His way of teaching us to hunt for rabbits was to give someone who had no proficiency in the bow the ability to shoot the rabbits with the bow instead of himself, who was obviously very skilled with the bow, and actually using his own weapon.
But all I'm saying is the chief of this place is probably already dead, and we're just going to wait for him to walk out.
I will say, with no background emotion, Thranduil does not do things halfway. So I think we should prepare for either situation. He is either dead or 47 orcs have been killed in the 3 minutes he's been in there.
Yeah, so if
Would
you
you
guys
like to-
could set your tokens up in that bottom right corner, the clump of trees there, wherever you would like to set up, and I need stealth rolls. If you're just hanging out while Thranduil's
so
doing all
good at
this.
that. I'll roll a disadvantage.
Plus 11 to stealth. Jeez.
16 on the die
Yeah,
and a
man.
19
21.
on the die. Hell yeah.
Wardilla only got a 10 for stealth.
That's okay.
Hold
Your
on, let me
party
see my
average is
roll.
pretty damn good.
I got a 17 with disadvantage.
Awesome. Thranduil, we go back to you. You're standing before this, and I saw you rolled another history check and got another natural 1.
Did I?
Maybe it was just popped up late on my screen, but I showed history.
I think that was, yeah, I think
Oh, yeah. it
Um,
was-
so in order for this to work, I need to read the room a little bit. What's the orc character in the back doing?
He's just looks like he's here to protect the God Callers. He's just kind
Okay.
of standing there with his arms crossed.
Got you. And the one that was talking to me, is he still staring me down?
Yeah, so we are coming back to just like that exact moment. What they were doing was while you were doing all the initial talking, so you are right back where we left off.
Got you. Okay. Let me see here. How high is the crystal in the air?
From ground up, at the bottom of the crystal, because it's big. It's about the
Oh, it's
size
big.
of a goblin. It's a big crystal, about the size of a goblin.
Okay.
And I would say the bottom of it is probably 6 foot off the ground,
Oh, okay.
which would put the top of it at 9 foot. And as you're looking up at this crystal and kind of examining your scene, you see the giant hole in the ceiling. And you remember that the last time you guys interrupted this, that thing blew up and hurt Timber pretty damn bad.
The crystal did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Gotta think. Things could get really crazy.
Yeah, he totally went in there with a plan, guys.
Never doubted him. That's our Randall.
Well, I have an idea to start off initiative if anybody's interested. Mordella could cast greater visibility on Vrak and have Vrak invisibly run in there and just start killing orcs, causing chaos. And then we can attack from the tree line. Randall might need an out. We need to kind of think about that too.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I've got an out for Thrandall. I've got Vortex Warp prepared. I can get him out of there pretty quick if we need to.
You guys have no idea how, as a dungeon master, seeing all these templates on this map is scaring me. just look at it, all the plans to fuck me up right in front of my face.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Ildane just wants to go right now. She just start like, I have a spot I want to get to, and I'm good to go. me at him.
So, Frankie, if I go ahead and greater invisibility Vrak, can he get like a surprise round on them?
Does it have vocal components?
It has verbal and somatic components.
Okay, so and you don't have subtle spell, so I would need
No.
a stealth check.
Okay, so she's going to attempt. 8.
Okay, I'm going to roll perception.
Let me see that 2, Frankie.
That's a 16.
That's not a 2.
So, and that's -1. So yeah, so this is what happens. You do cast a spell. Vrak is invisible, but you are heard by the blood runners, who turn and shout, "Intruders!" And Thranduil, you notice instantly as everybody inside, except for the God Callers, who are focused on their ritual,
Yeah.
pulls out their weapons. I need everybody to roll initiative.
All right, I'm gonna pretend to pull out mine too and be like, yeah.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I love meat.
Nice roll, Timber. Nice roll. Good start.
God, I got a plan, but now,
24.
24.
11.
Or-
You said 11 for Vrak.
Yep.
And Mordella?
18. 1-8.
Nice. I think that's been your best initiative of the campaign.
Probably. I usually roll not that great.
All right. So Blood Runner C is up first with a 27 initiative. That's happens to be the one closest. And they've now noticed Mordella. So 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to attempt to run in this space and run into Rack and 25. Be confused. But Mordella, we're coming at you first.
All right.
So first attack is going to be a spiked shield. As it's running at you, it's got a buckler in its arm with spikes on it, and it's just trying to charge into you. That is an 18 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
You are... That's 9 piercing damage, and you are knocked back 10 feet, 5, 10, and prone. Because it got to move more than 10 feet to get to you.
All right. I got a 23 on my concentration check, so I'm still good on the greater invisibility.
All right, Thrandle. You are up. You are still an orc. They don't
Yep.
suspect you.
Okay.
So you get the feeling that if you were to step away, nobody's going to take an opportunity attack.
I got you.
Unless you attack first.
Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just la di dee da da, la di dee da da, and I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna use rope trick right beside the gem, and then just push it into the portal nonchalant.
You touch the crystal.
Yes, I'm gonna rope trick. So I'm gonna throw up a short length of rope. It's gonna create an interdimensional portal right beside the crystal, and I'm just gonna jump up and just push it through.
Okay, so it is locked in space with the ritual, so there's going to be 2 checks here. First, touching the crystal with your hand. I'm going to need a DC 17 Constitution save.
Crispy. That's a 3.
You take 24 necrotic damage,
Ouch.
and then it's a DC 20 strength check to get this crystal to move.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. And a strength athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Okay, here goes nothing. That's a 10.
So you put your hand on it and try to push it into this portal when you feel this shock of necrotic energy
Mm-hmm.
crawl down your arm like a million spiders, and your strength is kind of sapped from taking that damage, and you're unable to move the crystal.
Okay. Well, with the rest of my movement, I'm going to crawl up inside my hole and disappear.
Okay. That's probably...
Guys, I'm sure it's Randall's doing fine in there. What are we doing? Like, what's going on?
Winter, you are up.
Okay, double Eldritch Blast to the Orc Blood Runner next to Vrak.
Absolutely.
That is a... Sorry, forgot my modifier. 28 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that is 15 radiant damage and pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. 5, 10. Now, Vrak, you can take an opportunity attack. How much damage was it again, actually?
15.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
Okay.
Dead.
Then, hold on.
Those guys are really fast, but man, they ain't got HP. 60 feet of movement. Base.
Then I'll hit the closest Orc Blood Runner.
Okay.
Bad guy.
Yep, that is B. Let me find him on my list.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That is only going to be 12 radiant damage.
All right, not dead but bloodied.
And then Winter's going to, let's see, very casually move 40 feet. Nope, let's go 35.
Hell yes.
To right here.
Okay, is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So next is the Garroter at the top. He is going to bonus action pull up his cloak of invisibility. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to ready an action.
How did he
Ildane.
react to what all just happened?
I think there was a bit of confusion, but you disappeared. So he knows there's people outside, and he probably thinks you're connected to it. No.
I mean, did he see that whole thing? Like
Yeah.
I touch the crystal and go, ow! And then I crawl into the sky
Yep.
and disappear.
Yeah. You
Okay,
were
just a second.
confusing them from the get-go.
What? Alright, checking.
Ildane. You gonna do that lightning bolt? You gonna throw that
yeah.
lightning javelin? Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up to about here. Nope, sorry. Gotta be over one. And then throw.
You are
Oh
not
wow,
moving
that's
on my
not
screen.
straight.
Is Ildane's
on.
token moving for you guys?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I missed that guy. Do that way. Did it move now?
No, neither the lightning thing or your token.
Can you see what I'm doing though?
No.
No.
Can you try
Let
pinging?
me refreshing. Okay, it put it back to where it was, so that might have helped. Okay, so
Yeah, now you're
Elaine,
moving.
Hell yeah.
Eldane's gonna go like right here. Oh,
Pick a
that took me
square.
long
You
time.
can't go between squares, Alyssa. Just so
Oh.
that your lightning bolt hits more.
Oh, I can't see that. Shit. Okay. Going here. That's a square, right? Okay.
Yep.
Now I have to find my guy. I think it's straight. It took me a while to get it to go straight. But yeah. So I'm gonna go through those three. So lightning bolt. They have to make dexterity saves of DC 13.
Okay, so we have the Blood Runner B. Where is he at? He's hurt. Shouldn't be hard to find. Okay, dex save for him. Natural 20.
That matters.
The Orc Blitzer. That's an 8, so that's a failure. And then the Orc in the back. All right, so pass, fail, fail.
Okay. So on a fail 15, I think they take half damage.
Okay, so that
Half damage on a successful one. And then the guy in the back, I rolled a 16
He's already
plus
dead
9.
from the lightning damage.
Oh,
And the Blood Runner's dead, even with half damage.
Okay.
And let me find the Blitzer on here. He's dead too. You killed all three. One move.
nice. Cool. All right, so I moved like 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35. Then that was one action. So I have another attack, so I'm going to melee that guy that's through the shadow. For 29 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's a D8 and a D6. Okay. So that's 10 slashing and 6 cold damage to him.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, let's unleash incarnation and do it again.
Spend them up. I totally do not have a big boss fight planned for after this fight, so
Yeah,
use up as much resources as you can, please.
I believe you. 27 to hit for 15 slashing, an additional 5 cold.
I think that's a record 14 kills in one turn.
Hey,
It was
cool.
4.
Yeah, that's my turn. Nice.
Yeah, 4 kills, just like that. All right, now for Orc you can't see, who's going to step up to this window and become visible. And he is going to throw a spear at you through that window, Winter.
Okay.
I don't think a 16 hits, though.
It does not.
Okay, he pulls out his second spear and throws it. That's even worse, 15. Okay, that ends his turn after he takes a step out of the window. So he's taking cover. Mordella, you are up. You are prone.
All right, standing up from prone, excuse me. Take half movement. She will use a bonus action to activate her broom. And not getting too far off the ground, just kind of start flying this way. And then she's going to try to Ray of Frost this orc right in front of Winter.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. 28 to hit.
Absolutely.
9 cold damage. And its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, he is bloodied.
That's it for Mordella.
All right, that God Caller's going to continue his ritual. The other one as well. Vrac, you are up. Invisible.
All right, invisible. Just gonna check what level this levels up. Third level. Fuck me. Okay. One question. I know I get advantage because I am invisible on melee attacks. Would somebody get disadvantage if I sent a saving throw spell at them from invisible?
No, that's not rules as written.
Yeah, I know. I was just asking. Okay, in that case, I'm still going to do the same thing.
I can see how that can be abused at later levels, so I'm going to go ahead and rule on that now.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is within range, correct? Nobody is hurt around me, I don't believe. I'm just going to help out. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Bloodrunner's probably got good decks. I'm going to send it at that orc to the northeast of the Echo.
North,
Right
east.
outside the wall.
Yep.
It's just a DC 17 Dex saving throw for Sacred Flame.
They got real shitty decks, so 5's not going to cut it.
So 2d8s. Yeah, 2d8. 10. The lowest amount of damage I've ever done besides 0.
All right, that orc is bloodied.
And no bonus action.
All
Come on.
right. Next up is the Orc Blitzer that's left. He gets 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he moves in on Winter. Let's see what he has. One second. If an enemy the Blitzer can see starts their turn within 5 feet of 3 or more. Okay, not going to have to worry about that. Spear attack coming at you. Winter. 19 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hell yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. 17.
17 on the dot.
Okay.
Okay, that ends his turn. Next up is the other Blood Runner. 60 feet of movement. He doesn't need that much. Running up to Dane.
Don't they get half damage?
On Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
I thought that was if you saved, it didn't work.
No, because it's a spell.
Okay,
a
yeah,
cantrip.
go ahead. Roll half.
Yeah, it's half as much on a successful save.
Okay, so that's 9, 18, 27, 34 damage halved, so 17 damage fire.
Okay, he immolates and dies after striking you.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah, I think they all just saw that. All right, so back to that Blood Runner who is going to charge at Ildane and make a spiked shield attack. That is a 23 to hit. That misses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that misses.
Am I muted? Okay. I pushed the button too late, I guess.
Okay. Now is that top bloodied orc. 5, 10, 15 to move in on Winter. To make a great axe attack. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
For... Ooh, rolling 1 on damage die hurts. 4 slashing damage. It is the other Garroter's turn. He too pulls up his hood with a bonus action. It moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, real quick. Ildane, does an 18 hit your echo?
So, if not, it definitely meets it. It meets it. So yes.
Okay,
So echo's gone.
your echo just vanishes out of nowhere. And then he reappears after he makes his attack. Okay, now it is that orc. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think the regular orcs only get 30. Yep, so move to there. But he's gonna use his bonus action to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get around Ildane so he can make a great axe attack at advantage. Uh, 23 to hit again, so that misses. Now it's the other bloodied orc. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 moves in on Ildane and does the same thing. So it feels like a waste of time. Hey, I actually rolled the 19 I need to hit you. You
Up
take
until this point, Ildane was laughing like maniacally.
13 slashing damage.
Ow, fucker.
All right, now
Knock that shit off. Or my girl over there is gonna turn you into ash.
another rampart steps up to the window and throws 2 spears at Winter. First one is 16 to hit. Second one is dirty 20.
The second one hits.
So that's 1d6 plus 4. So 10 piercing. And then it too will step into cover. Timber. Finally.
All right. I got an idea. I'm going to try something.
What the hell is that,
Okay.
Timber?
That is Sleet Storm. So, what happens immediately is the area is now heavily obscured, and all flames are doused,
Ooh.
which is cool and part of what I want to happen. But that's all that happens now. But on the start of the turn, for anybody in that area, number one, they have to make a dexterity saving throw or go prone at the start of their turn. And here's the one where the ruling, you may rule that this doesn't apply. They have to make anybody concentrating on a spell inside that area has to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC. So if you were to rule that the 2
God callers.
God callers in there, if that is it's a ritual. I'm not sure if that qualifies as a concentration type thing, but if they want to keep doing it, they have to roll a DC 17 on saving throw on their turn.
On their turn.
On their turn, yep. Nothing happens to any of the creatures in that circle right now, but all flames go out and the area is heavily obscured.
You thought. So let me explain to you what just happened. Let's get narrative with it, because what Timber just did was awesome. As the flame goes out on this brazier beneath the crystal falls from being suspended. The ritual is broken, and as the crystal is forced from this ritual, it is going to explode. All of those creatures need to make the same dexterity saving throw you guys failed a long time ago. Okay.
And Thranduil
failed.
is safe in the rope trick.
Yep. He failed.
You see outside of the rope trick?
Yeah,
He
it's like a
failed.
window.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you literally just watch this like ice storm come in, everything goes out, and everybody just hopefully dies. And well, I totally see Thranduil coming out going, yeah, that worked.
I'm just gonna like walk out and just like start picking some stuff off the ground.
So 43 necrotic damage. Kills this invisible Garroter. Kills this Garroter outside. I am unable to grab it because of your template. There we go. Awesome. These two did not die. They are bloodied. Okay, now allow me to input all that information in here real quick. Because I am certain that you absolutely, totally meant for that to happen.
Well, I did know there was a flame involved, so I was hoping that the flame would have something to do with the ritual, but I was more counting on the concentration saves once their turn came around. But I was kind of hopeful on the flame thing as well.
Yeah. That is a little secret you found there that I was just waiting on somebody to try eventually. Good job. After Timber is an orc, which feels so insignificant now, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get advantage on the bard. $21 on the first die. 17 on the second, so that hits. You take 15 more slashing damage, winner. As we return to the top with Thranduil
Okey-dokey.
looking out of his window as he just watched absolute utter destruction before him. That foresight now seems like genius. Like, you now look like a mastermind.
All right, I'm going to lean out of the reb trick and shoot these two god colors.
Yep, go ahead.
Like shadoosh. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Sharpshooter activated. Let's go. Please don't fail me. Okay, cool. Sorry, that's my thinking noise. 20.
20 hits.
All right. 21. 27. 29 damage to the one on the right.
Okay, not dead.
All right, I'm gonna take a second shot on him. No, I'm just gonna go. 10.
10 misses.
All right, I'm just gonna crawl back into my hole.
Okay, Winter. It's now your turn, and these orcs are being mean.
I'm just gonna turn to them and say, thank you of getting so close. It really does help me. And then I'm going to cast Thunderstep.
Okay. Is that a
I have a
con
little
save
circle with this.
or dex save?
It's Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thunder usually comes with con checks. So, first one, 19. Second one, a natural 1. We'll say the
Okay,
bloodied one
so-
failed.
So unless he can survive another 20 thunder damage, he's dead, and then the other
Yep.
one takes 10 thunder damage. And then
Okay.
I am going to Thunderstep.
Sorry about that.
Nope, no worries. I'm gonna Thunderstep back over here by Mordella. and
Okay.
Timber. Just be like, hi guys, how you doing?
And if that wraps up your turn, Eldane, it is your turn, and you are surrounded.
All right. So, not surrounded completely. Okay, so let's just start kicking some shit. Okay, we're gonna start for the bloodied one.
Okay, for you, neither of those are flanked. That would flank it. Yep.
Sorry. It's 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, it
Let me
definitely hits.
see if I get it. No, not at 20. Okay. So that was 1d8. That is 16 slashing and 1 cold damage.
Dead.
Cool. Then I'm going to go to the one to the left of me.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
4. 9 is 13 slashing and 3 cold. And I'll go ahead and add that
Okay,
tattoo part
he's
onto
dead.
it.
He's dead. He's
Never
dead
mind.
already.
Okay. Might as well. Unleash incarnation. 4. That's 14 or 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is, so that'll be plus 5 is 14 slashing and 5 cold plus my tattoo.
He's dead.
Another 10 cold.
He's dead.
Sweet. All right. What is that? Another 3 more for me?
Jeez,
All right.
7 kills in one fight.
So I'm gonna kind of, that orc's over there, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hey, Brack. 25, 30.
I'm
And then just
invisible.
well, probably like brushed by you, and I'm hoping it's you, and not somebody gonna come kill me. But that's my turn.
All right, so he steps into the window. Let's see how far everybody is. Echo's in range. And if I throw at Mordella, I will have disadvantage. Actually, no. Everybody's at disadvantage, so I might as well throw it at Mordella. So 22 on the first roll. And 21 on the second roll. I hit Mordella. Somehow.
Cutting words.
Okay. So 21
That's
minus
4.
Still hits.
17
My
still
AC's
hits.
15.
Okay. So I rolled a 1 on the
tried.
damage die, so you take
Appreciate it.
5 piercing, and the second attack is coming, disadvantage. With a disadvantage, still rolled 20. So
Hit.
8 more piercing, and you'll need to make 2 concentration checks.
Alright, so the first one we've got 20, the second one we've got 17.
Okay, you're good to go. Mordella, it is your turn.
The orc with the red circle, wisdom save
Yep.
DC 19, please. Toll the dead.
Natural 20.
Alright. Nothing happens there. 10, 15, 20. Alright, she flies there on her broom. That's the end of her turn.
All right, so the God Caller needs to make a dex save to not go prone, which he fails.
He's all right.
So then the other God Caller is going to try to run. He's got to make one. 15.
Nope. DC 17. Also, it is difficult terrain now as well.
Okay, well, they're prone, so they don't get to move. Vrack, you are up.
Vrack is going to stay on the outside of that sleet storm. If I move here, can somebody draw a line from me to the God call? Is that possible through that opening? The
Yeah,
God caller on the
that
right?
wall, yeah.
Check the range on this.
Hmm.
I don't want to use very many spell slots because Frankie is a devious bastard. 60 feet.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Sacred Flame, DC 17 Dex, and he's on the ground.
Yep. So disadvantage. A 10 and an 8, so definitely a fail.
12 damage.
Okay.
And then I want to make sure this only protects from melee weapons. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it's a first level spell. Last a minute. I will repay the invisibility favor and cast Sanctuary on Mordella.
Okay. I will make a wisdom save if I attack Mordella.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Dead. That rampart now is going to step back into the window. And now Eldane's Echo is what's close. So 2 spears at the Echo at disadvantage. Let me find him on my list. Ramparts. So many sheets. Okay. 2 spear attacks, disadvantage. First one is a 9, which misses. Second one. Oof. That's a natty 1, but nobody's close enough to worry about it. Step back into cover. Timber. You had
Okay,
big success.
Yeah. So I felt pretty good about that. I think I've accomplished what I want with that. So I'm gonna drop concentration on it. So if no other reason, Thranduil can get out of the rope trick if he wants. I'll drop concentration on that. I will move plus cunning action dash, which should get me to there. There, which should get me in. Yep, it does. So I'm gonna do a ray of frost at the God Caller on the right.
Okay.
That's nat 20, 32 to hit.
Hell yeah. What's your base
Man.
damage?
Well, that's right. This doesn't calculate it. So my base damage would be 16 plus another 6, so 22.
The kills are going around tonight as you kill that God Caller.
Awesome. That is, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Hell yeah. That last orc is going to chase the bard. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, he can use it. Bonus action. And come at you with a great axe. That's a dirty 20. 4.
He better hope he does a lot of damage because he's gonna regret not killing me if I get a turn.
6 slashing. We are in a new round. Do you want a Hellish Rebuke again?
It's dexterity saving throw.
Okay, natural 20. That was a nat 20, but I take half. So what was it?
Yep. So that is 16 plus 5, so 21, so another 10 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
Hee.
All right, Thranduil.
I'm going to do my bonus action rogue hide. Stealth check.
Okay.
15. And then I'm gonna jump out of my hole and try to sneak attack this god caller with my dagger.
Yeah, no problem. Because that is right where you went into it at.
All right. In that case, I'll go ahead and roll my dagger. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Damage. 7, 15.
It only has 10 HP left.
Okay.
I don't think we need to do the math.
All right. I'm gonna jump out of my hole and I'm gonna come down and stab him.
Hell yeah. And he dies to this dagger I gave you that was way too powerful. Is that in your turn? You're going to keep going?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, I got some movement. Is the crystal shattered?
Yeah, it's blew up.
I got. Is there anything of note in this room?
No. Looks just like the way you left it, only now there's a couple orc bodies on the floor.
All right. I'm gonna use my movement to get up next to this door and just chill.
Okay. Those two have no idea the fucking hellstorm that's coming to them, do they? Okay, Winter, you did get it your turn.
I'm going to do vicious mockery. So wisdom saving throw.
I am not hopeful for this guy. Oh, 18 for an 18.
Can I cutting words that?
Can you cutting words in it save? I think it's an
so.
attack.
Okay.
It probably says in the ability description.
It
if you
does
wanted to
when
read
an
it,
enemy makes an
Oh, yeah,
attack. I'm pretty sure is how it starts.
Says attack,
Uh,
ability check, or damage roll.
Probably really read your spells once in a while. Just for shits and giggles. I don't know.
Know your character, bro. We've only been playing for like 6 months. I'm kidding.
I look at my character sheet.
I'm kidding. Oh, dang. Well, I thought everybody liked the game a whole lot and thought about it outside of here, but I guess.
In my own hit. I barely know how many hit points I have.
Does he take half damage?
If it makes you
or
feel better,
no?
Frankie, I think about this game way more than I think about my own family. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
No, that's a cantrip.
congrats. He gets 2 damage.
What'd you say about my mother? Ildane, you're up.
Well, it's gonna change my plans a little bit. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna move 5 feet this way so I can attack through my echo, and we're gonna hit it. That was that no, that was not a nat 20. Okay, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 4. That would be 17 slashing. Additional 2 damage. Does he need more?
Damn. No, so he goes down? Actually, yeah, you should do more.
Okay, yeah, so tattoo gives him another 11 cold damage.
So what was the total?
So 8 plus 9, 17, 18, 19, 25, 30.
That is double his remaining hit points. So
That's unfortunate.
he does not get to use his relentless endurance because you just outright killed him.
Very cool. Then I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, I already had 5. I already had 30 with that one. And then just do that. And that's my turn.
Okay. That rampart there on the left does go first. He did not step out of the window last time. That was dumb. Don't know why I didn't do that, but okay. You are now much closer. Going to first throw a spear at your echo. That is a 20 to hit, so the echo is dismissed. And his second spear is coming at you for 21, which misses. Okay. I think the other rampart's up next. Nope, Mordella.
Okay, I'm just counting squares. She's gonna dash. Basically take the broom inside past Thranduil and into here. That's 100 feet.
Okay.
That's gonna be her turn.
All right. Down my list. Vrack, you are up.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can barely see the squares. And then I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
I never do this. I'm going to ready another Sacred Flame for whichever rampart pops their head out of the
No,
window.
that one is still in the window. You can see him.
Oh, well, I'll just chuck the Sacred Flame at him then.
Yeah.
DC 17 Dex.
Natural 20. Why can't I get him on attacks? Why's it got to only be my saving throws?
And because it's a saving throw cantrip, I have wasted my turn. I am saving my spell slots. I have a feeling people are going to get close to death, and I am saving my spell slots and abilities.
Mordella is now in the room, so this other one is going to go ahead and close the distance. And now it's going to make the spear attacks as melee attacks.
Wisdom saving throw.
Sanctuary.
Yeah. 16.
Fail.
Okay, he cannot attack. He doesn't know why. He really wants to. Timber, back to you.
Go
Stating.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then cunning action dash 5, 10, 15, 20,
Gracie, go outside.
25, 30. And then I will just, I'm kind of with the same mind as Vrack. Let's save some of these spell slots. So I will Ray of Frost, the one to the south.
Okay.
Say 29 to hit or 10
Yeah.
cold damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Well, yeah. After Timber, we are back at the top with Thranduil.
Alright, bonus action hide for a stealth roll of 18. I'm going to pop my head around the corner here. I'm going to fire an arrow at the one to the south. Go ahead and make a bow shot. Alright. 3 on the first shot. 6 on the second shot. Since I have the archer or the elven accuracy. Go ahead and third time. So it's a 23 minus 5 for a total of 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Whew. All right. It's going to be a 50, 25, 30 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Got you. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off a. Sharpshooter. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, cool. That would be 84 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That'll be another 25 points of damage.
Okay, he is dead.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give Timber a little slap on the booty and tuck it right behind.
And then
Ooh.
immediately stands back up.
Yes, sir.
Taking care of business. What the heck? I want to peek around the wall and be like, "What did you do?
Are you a
Timber,
necromancer?
What did you do?"
What are you talking about? Was that? I thought. Were you the one that made everything explode in there? What was that?
Yeah. Take,
Oh.
yeah.
Good job, man. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, if it
I-
wasn't for
I
your
was telling her-
storm,
Yeah, I was telling everybody out there, like, hey guys, Thranduil has this under control, and I'm glad I was right.
yeah. As soon as you put your storm in there, and I was able to sneak through the fog, and I was able to just take everybody out. So no big deal.
Dude, you're awesome.
Hey, I couldn't have did it without you.
Winter, you are up.
That is a 14 on deception check.
You can insight roll that, Dimmer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because I kind of hero worship this guy. Oh, let's try. What do we got? 17 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm lying.
What is Timber's wisdom?
Pretty high, +6.
Jeez, Winter, you moved up, I see.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna hang out with Brack.
Okay, Brack is still invisible.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Fine. I can't see the orc ramp.
Yes, you can.
So,
He's in the window, the
the
bloody
orc-
one you can see.
Okay. I just remember that he keeps.
Yeah,
Not sure if he had
and-
done that yet.
Nope.
He only
then
has
Eldritch
one hit
Blast.
point, Winter.
Cool. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
Okay, he's dead.
She's gonna do 46
it
damage
is.
off of a cantrip.
Yeah, and his body's just gonna fly into the wall behind him.
Absolutely. With a sickening
Ooh.
thud.
Yeah. Everybody good in there? And then she's just gonna kind of raise her arms up in like a thumbs up motion. And then kind of turn to Ildane because she can't see Brack and be like, how's it going?
And I'm gonna
I set
respond,
you
and
guys on fire.
I'm gonna respond, even though she was talking to Ildane, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm doing all right."
Oh, hey, Brad.
Oh, hey, Brack. I didn't know you were over here.
Yeah, we lost sight of you.
I'm good, everybody. I'm just have a bad feeling about this.
I'm feeling great. This is just like the war, or those are skirmishes and stuff like that I fought when I was in the army. I've already killed 8 people. This is like old times. This is good.
Do you think we should be running through them this fast, though? Like, does nothing feel off here?
Well, I think Timber's winter storm thing helped out a lot because I don't know how many were in the building. I'm also not entirely sure Thranduil's still alive, but I mean,
He has been hiding since he crawled out. You guys watched him turn into an orc, and you don't know if one of the bodies is
Yeah.
him.
maybe we should go look.
It is your turn, Ildane.
The one orc that's still alive is like, guys, like as everybody's just kind of going into like hang out bro mode. This one orc's like, hey, I'm still here, guys.
20, 25, 30. Sweet.
Oh, except it's double your movement to get through that window. So you're there.
Okay. That okay.
I've got one
So,
left.
yeah. But Mardella is still there, so I still get advantage.
Yep.
So that is 21 or a 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
Let's just go ahead and give him everything. So that is 11 slashing damage and 7 cold. And then my second attack.
He's bloodied.
Cool. Good.
Hmm.
That is. Oh, that's a nat 20.
He's dead.
Okay, cool. That wasn't Randall, right?
Was that 7 or 8?
That'd be 9.
9. Oh shit.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
This
That's,
this is like my favorite enemy, I guess.
Yeah.
I
I
am
mean,
standing right here, Elbane.
Well, I mean, you know what the Dwarven army goes up against. You're not one of them. You're not part of the skirmish. You're part of us.
Kind of makes sense thematically because she's probably spent so much time sparring with Rack that is just that size is just, that's perfect.
Vrac,
I imagine,
as you
I
climb
Thing is-
imagine
through,
the invisibility drops and I'm just standing right next to you.
Vrac, honestly, as soon as you come through the window and enter the temple, I need a wisdom saving throw.
That is 100% fair. Can I ask what for? As I roll this 18.
Okay. You pass.
Nope,
so
sorry. Plus 4 onto that. I was looking at my modifier, not my saving throw. It's a 22.
the sickening feeling that broils up in your gut as you step in here, it's 10 times what it was the first time you entered here and you had that foul feeling. And now you notice your hammer is starting to glow and kind of buzz in your hands.
I would like to use a free action to scream, son of a bitch. I told you all some shit is going down. And then I would like to make a religion check.
Go ahead, do so with advantage.
All right. See why my hammers are buzzing. First one was a 23. Second one was a 23. Cool.
All right.
218.
As you kind of try to focus in on yourself and your connection with Ysmir, you feel this sense of weightlessness. And you start to move of your own accord to the altar. And you have the sudden, uncontrollable urge to just start swinging that hammer.
At the altar, I will do so with glee.
At advantage.
Okay. I want to see if there's anything special I can do here. Thematically at least.
Wish you had a smite. Huh?
No, where to go? I mean, I got a smite, but I was looking for element. I wasn't trying to. I was looking at elemental weapon, but it's literally just elements. I'm gonna smite this thing if I hit it. You said with advantage?
Yes.
Where's my weapon? There you go. Advantage attack. For 27.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing fancy.
Now,
just a
let me tell
personal
you
attack.
something. You are hitting an object dedicated to the god Zithraxis.
Yep.
A hit is an automatic critical. You should try swinging that at Timber's chest sometime.
I will, after I do the damage calculation, I will stow this information away for later because somebody's taking first watch with me. So it is 2d8 plus 14 base, or
So that's 30
1d8
base.
plus 7 plus 2d8. So it's 3d8 plus 7 base damage. So it's 31
Okay.
with the first level smite, plus 7 more for the 38. So 38 plus 3d8. Low rolls, 49 damage.
Yeah, so this compulsion overtaking you as you are filled with absolute glee knowing that you were meant to do this, you bring the hammer down on what remains of this altar that was already broken in the past, but not quite enough. And as you release the smite energy, there's a brilliant flash of light that seems to push shadows out of this altar that they weren't there before. And you begin to just swing and swing and swing until it is dust. And that sickening feeling and that kind of sense of dread that everybody kind of had in the back of their heads when they were in here is completely gone.
I am going to pull a throwback from 1999, Powerpuff Girls, and I'm going to look around like Bubbles after she beat the shit out of somebody. Eyes red, I'm breathing heavy. The sort of soft one in the group just kind of went nuts on an inanimate object, and I'm looking around to see if there's anything else in here that needs to be destroyed before we move forward.
That was it.
Can I inspect the broken crystal shards? Just pick up.
Much like last
I would
time,
like to
they're
knock.
very you're lucky if you find one the size of a dime, as it's pretty much been crushed to a powder. But you find make an investigation check. Let's see if you find a piece big enough.
Hell yeah, let's roll some dice while we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Investigation, not very good. Oof. It rolled off of the 2 and I was so excited, but it landed on a 7. So total of 8.
You're kind of kicking your feet through this dust, and you don't really see a piece big enough worth inspecting.
Okay. So the only people that saw me do that were Ildane and Thranduil, maybe Timber. Guys, there's some.
I'd have to say we probably all heard you
Yeah, you
doing
probably
it. So I would say everybody like kind of coalesced over by the door to hear you smack down with an altar.
I'd like to say, like, thematically, like, almost nothing is going the way Vrak envisioned when she set out on this journey.
I'm also going to say
Um,
thematically, because the way I envisioned this in my head when this happened, when you guys were watching, it was almost like there was this aura of just radiant light around Vrak. Kind of like going Super Saiyan, that kind of flashing orangish aura as she was in this state. And once it was done, that light has simmered down.
for Vrak right now, the revolutionary idea has not worked out the 4 times, I believe. She's tried it. That's not working. Her mentor slash idol is now dead. Died in front of her, I might add. She did become the champion of Eastmere, but only because he died. She is very upset, very confused. Her love life is fucking shot. Nothing's going her way right now. So I think there was a little bit of undue happiness at the thought of tearing up this altar here. She's just gonna slowly turn around and look at the group as she's been going ape shit on this altar for who knows how long. She definitely doesn't. And I'm just gonna look at everybody and say, hey, whatever we're going to do moving forward, we got to figure out how these guys got so smart. This is not orc tactics. We got to figure out the big guy behind all this stuff.
Well, it looks like the ritual stopped at least. I should buy us some time.
Ildane's probably just kind of, watched her bestie like glow walk by and then just, have smackdown on the thing. And so there's a part of her that like okay, she's very concerned. But she also her thing is just like making light of it. So she's probably gonna be like no, I can't even say it. It's so stupid. But like I didn't even think you guys got hot flashes. Was that a hot flash or was that like a god thing?
I am 97% sure that was a god thing. The glowing is leaning towards god thing. But hey Timber, can you come in for a second? And while he's flying over there, the bits and pieces that are left on the altar, are there any like markings or insignia, symbols, anything on the bits and pieces that I have left of this altar? Or is it just like a stone?
So it's
Slap.
powder now, but I will allow you to have kind of gleaned some of the runes beforehand. So make a perception check.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say fucking Arcana.
I also checked the chandelier for markings.
I got a 19 on my perception check.
Yeah, so when the other players could not, or the other characters could not see the runes glowing, but through this overcoming by the spirit of Ysmir and having this compulsion, your eyes were blessed with true seeing during that time. And the glowing runes for you saw the ink pot and quill that you've seen around Timber's neck.
Okay. This place is. We gotta get out of here. Timber. Can we take first watch when we get a chance?
Yep, sure.
I'll bring the pipe weed. It's gonna be a long watch.
Oh, I don't smoke. Thank you, though.
I did not offer. I am just letting you know that I will be
There we go.
smoking during my watch because I am extremely stressed out.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to loot from here. And I will go ahead and just open up that. You guys remember you kind of stopped here before the goblin camp beforehand. And it's a good place to take a rest, short or long. I will allow you guys to decide whether or not you feel safe camping this close to the goblin camp, having just interrupted that ritual, but give that opportunity to you guys.
I have 2 Rex.
You do. I feel like I'm missing
We get
somebody, though.
a
Mordella.
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 There we go.
Did we get a bio break in real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. We are at an hour and a half in, so let's go ahead and take a 5-minute bio break.
All right. See you guys in 5.
And we are back.
I'm back.
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're picking up, and you're in that quiet little place between the camp and the temple where you took refuge many weeks ago.
So if it came down to it, I would be fine for just a short rest. If we need to do a long rest, that's fine, but I would be fine with just a short rest.
Yeah, I'm also fine with a short rest. With Arcane Recovery, I can get back the one spell slot that I used.
Yeah, I could get by with a short. I just need
Yeah.
my HP.
And everybody knows warlocks love short rests.
Am I the only one who doesn't get shit back on a short rest? I mean,
Um,
Thranduil can do shit forever because he's a ranger rogue man. Let me roll my hit die. So we just stopped for an hour or so.
Yep, taking a little break.
Cool.
And as the time elapses, what was the evening during the temple fight has now become the beginnings of twilight. It is dark. It is quiet, except you do hear some distant drumming north of you. But during your rest, you don't have any encounters with any orcs. Are there any conversations you guys are going to have in this time?
Well, I was gonna save it for when we stop for the night, but yeah, Timber, can I have a look at your class insignia, please? The
Uh,
quill, what is it called?
The Order of the Obsidian Quill.
There we go. Can I have a
Yeah,
look at your, what is it, a pin or?
it's kind of a brooch pin type thing. Yeah, if you, it's been known to take clerics into the group. If you'd like to join, I've got some people I can call.
Well, the problem with it is that every time we've seen an altar set up like this, I've seen this symbol. Um, does that brooch have any like magical properties, or is it just
Not
like
the
given
match.
out to everybody?
Yeah, no, if no, it's it was a fraternity type thing at the Norlo College. It's not a, I mean, it's a big deal to those of us who were in there, but it's just like a class ring type thing. Nothing special about it.
Okay. Um,
Do you go into details explaining this, the fraternity at all, or is what you said what you said?
That's what I said. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd see no reason to go into details.
are there any graduates like of note that are a part of this society or anything that we might
Well,
need to know
you
about?
mean besides me?
And I'll like reach out and like put my hand on your head, just like as a friend, and I'm like, yeah, besides you, bud.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, there's here and there wizards and some sorcerers out there.
And Timber,
Yeah, they're
you
yeah.
can
Go ahead.
you can choose to share this or not, but if you were to think about this, like a lot of them become like court wizards for really important nobles on with positions of power, and it's basically it's skull and bones, but in Minhal, they all end up somehow being in really powerful positions, or.
Yeah. it's just a way to build connections, and yeah, there's folks spread out all over, but I can't, without you being a member, I can't necessarily give out any names or anything like that. That would
Well,
breach the
without me
sacred trust.
without me being a member, is this society in any way that you know of like attached to Zithraxis? Because it's always Zithraxis.
No, no, that's no. And then Timber starts thinking about his dream, because the Thraxus did like
Yeah,
say,
he
"Hey, you're
told you.
wearing my symbol."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no, 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 definitely not.
That'll be a deception check then. Unless
That,
you're gonna...
Timber's talking through. No,
I have
I
a
mean,
+9 insight, Timber.
yeah, but no. Like the Zithraxis is obviously a liar. So he could have been. I mean, he's going to say lots of things to make you think bad about each other.
Have you been in con? Has Zithraxis tried to contact you again?
Yeah, just in a dream when everybody else had nightmares the other night. No big deal. I'm not even sure it was really him. And it's just been a figment of my imagination.
I'm gonna start putting like 2 and 2 together. It might make 5, but I'm gonna start using my little 5 little brain cells. Um, one last possible check from the DM. Can I do a religion check? I've been contacted by my God multiple times. Um, and I want to know if this was like a possibility that this could have happened. Like, is this actually Zithraxis, or is this just like him coincidentally having a bad dream on the night all of us were fucked up?
I think more for that is going to be a deception roll on his part.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't. Okay.
You're
so I think
technically not lying, but you're obfuscating. So should it make it a persuasion?
I'll roll either way. Like, it wasn't my like. I think I was pretty clear with everybody the morning after, definitely with Ildane, that it was a dream. I think it was Zithraxis in it.
And that you were going to
But,
go on a mission to kill him and all that.
yeah. So if I said something that I'm like trying to hide that fact, yeah, it was. Yeah, Zithraxis was in my dream.
You want me to make an opposed roll or just
No, you don't have to. He's giving you
Okay.
the information that yes, it was Zithraxis.
Okay. As long as both of us are still alive, I will help you with your business with Zithraxis.
Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna need that
one of my
brooch back.
ancestors was there.
I was about to
Yeah,
ask, do you give the brooch
back.
back?
I begrudgingly hand it back as I am telling him, my ancestors were there last time. It's only fitting. And I assume, like, while we're talking, he's trying to take it from me, and I still got a tight fucking grip on it. I
Yep,
was like, yeah, it's only makes sense that one of us is there again this time.
Yeah, no. Any help will be probably much needed. So I appreciate it. I am gonna need that back.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I'll hand it back over.
No worries. Thanks.
Ooh, that was good. Anybody else having any other conversations during this break?
No, Timber's just been talking the entire time
Nope.
about how awesome Thranduil is and how he said we didn't have to do anything, and he knew that Thranduil had it under control.
I mean, yeah, no problem. There's nothing, So you guys want to go hunt rabbits for old time's sake?
It's nighttime. We're
Good.
probably not going to find
Good.
many rabbits.
For raccoons?
Yeah, you want to go raccoon hunt and make a survival check.
All right, I'm gonna go wake Winter up. Hey, Winter. Winter. Like shake her by the
Why
shoulders.
roll a deception check?
Up until he started shaking you.
Guys, I think she's dead.
I have Revivify at the ready. Like I'm approaching Winter with my hands, like rubbing them together like you would like a
Dull.
defibrillator.
Winter,
What?
we had too much pipe weed. Now we want to get some raccoons. Gotta come.
Quick question. Was Snuggles there when you took too much pipeweed?
I don't know. Here, take this bow.
No, we've already gone through this. I am not good with a bow.
I'm gonna hold my
are-
finger up.
You own the bow.
Okay, it's okay. Stop yelling. You're gonna scare the raccoons. Get Ildane.
I'm gonna turn over to Ildane and be like, please help me. He's going mad.
Does anyone have any garbage?
You guys are on a short rest.
Maybe we shouldn't do pipe weed in the day.
We just stopped at a gas station on a road trip, and Thranduil decided to get high in the bathroom.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace. You guys have to trust me. Alright, I'm gonna blow my last level 2 spell slot.
I'm having a cramp. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
you can't get up.
I have not laughed that hard in so long.
Alright. That's a 20. Whoa. That's a 38 stealth check.
Did you make that with disadvantage because you're stoned?
Okay. It's the same roll.
Yeah.
Can I cast Tasha's hideous laughter?
That's a 23 on a survival to find a raccoon.
Tasha's hideous laughter. I am casting a spell. Wisdom saving throw.
I need you first. Wait,
Spell slots.
Caden. He rolled a 28 stealth check. I'm gonna need you to roll perception to even know he exists anymore.
I don't think that's counting the Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, yes, a
Well,
38.
that's a nat 20, so 26.
Somehow she sees you.
I look at her, my eyes are bloodshot. I'm like, come on.
And I need you to make a wisdom save.
My least 16.
Well, the DC was 17, so you are now prone on the ground, incapacitated, and unable to stand up for a minute while laughing your ass off.
All right. Did
It's
I
the
see the
Brad.
What the hell are you smoking?
Did I see the raccoon?
You do, and then as soon as you start laughing, it turns and runs.
Winter, shoot it! Please. You must do this. You have
Who
my
gets the
bow.
munchies and says, "I want some raccoon"?
I will try to shoot the raccoon, I guess.
Thank you. Think about my dad and you will shoot with advantage.
don't know your dad.
Just think about
I rolled a dirty 20.
Yes. I'm dying.
Good job.
I'm dying.
I hit the raccoon.
Yes, I said that.
I always knew you had it in you, even if you didn't believe.
And it dies. It has 2 hit points.
There you go. You got your raccoon.
Could you please make me stop laughing?
You do. 1 minute is not forever.
That hurt really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna start cooking this raccoon right in the middle of it.
We're turning this into a long rest. I got it.
Yep. Ain't too long.
Quarter mile from all the orcs. We're just cooking up coon and smoking pipe weed.
I'm gonna run up to Thranduil and just like snatch the raccoon away from him before he starts doing whatever he's doing while he's stoned out of his mind.
Of the pipe
You-
weed. Make sure he has nothing else.
What's going on, Rack?
I'm gonna
Oh, at a
handle-
campfire, it's 2 ladies. He's literally started the fire as you start doing this.
I am going to handle the dinner for tonight. Why don't you go in my pack and grab some potatoes and some other vegetables and just bring them back here and don't do anything else.
Okay.
So we're spending the night here. What are we doing? I
I'm
thought
going
we
to
were
turn
just-
to the group and say we are indeed spending the night here.
But like they could smell our smoke and probably whatever a raccoon tastes like smells like when it
He
cooks.
has been scream laughing for 45 seconds. He
Yeah, but that could
whispered
have been a
in-
monster or something.
Yeah, like a wild shoot it.
Yeah, but he yelled, "Shoot it!"
Think about my dad. Shoot it.
Thranduil, I don't think you have to take a watch tonight.
That's good.
Why not? Why don't you just chill over here with me next to the stew, buddy?
All right.
Let's go get the vegetables, and we're gonna have a vibe session.
You know
All right.
what,
Since we're
man?
taking
Like,
long rest, could you cast sleep on him? Just let him go.
Sleep.
Like, since we're taking a long rest, I mean,
I'm actually immune to
Oh.
magical sleep.
never mind.
Even
Oh,
if he
that
wasn't as
That
a
explains a
user,
lot.
as a user of jazz cabbage, how long does sleep last in 5th edition?
1 minute.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be not fine when he wakes up. After a minute, yeah, he's still gonna be fucked up.
So, I just made up some crazy headcanon for this. To even explain this, Thranduil, upon having all these memories from earlier in your journey, the last time he was here, his father was alive, and Nadine was alive, and he just kind of has this breakdown, and he just starts inhaling the pipe weed, and now we are here. What other
Yes.
reason do you have this close to the orcs
Hunters.
to do this?
Winter's sitting in the same place that Randall was shaking her, like hasn't moved at all. Like shot the raccoon from the place she was still sitting in, as just has his bow in her lap, and is just going, I'm not entirely sure I should give this back yet.
You just see me like furiously like marking at my throat and shaking my head like, no, just I'm not saying a thing, but I'm just no, not happening. Not to.
Okay, so who's taking first watch?
I am still taking first watch.
Does Winter get longbow proficiency?
No.
No.
I have trained her everything I know.
Yeah.
Think about my dad.
It works for me.
Your longbow is lying in the portable hole until you are sober.
Well, I still have this dagger that Brack made.
That dagger is very dangerous, Winter.
I call it
I'm
Raccoon
not
Slayer.
getting near it.
That's the one that I
You
made, right?
disarmed
Yeah.
the high sneaky ranger. I did my part.
Brack, give me a survival roll. Should be good at that, right? It's wisdom based.
I think I get a +5 to survival. Let's roll it up.
Could just make him
I
hold his
hope-
breath until he passes out for a
I
while.
hope this is for the stew because I got a 21.
Oh, hell yeah. Brack cooks up some, like, banger raccoon tacos.
I'm gonna pass like 5 of them to Thranduil, and just here you go, bud. Let's just
Oh man, these
you're on first watch with me. You just chill. Let's just look at the stars and let's sleep under the stars tonight. No tent. We'll just me and you will just chill out for a few hours.
That sounds like a plan.
Hell yeah. Perception check, Brack.
Aw. Brock has somebody else to take care of. It's no longer me and my sister getting pass out drunk. It's Thranduil.
Why did you say that? Now that you said that I have someone else to take care of, I rolled a 2. A 2
I'm so sorry.
If,
for a total
if
of
any
7.
orcs saw you guys or passed by the camp, you wouldn't know because you've just been trying to keep Thranduil in the camp for most of your
Wait.
watch.
I rolled
Didn't,
a 17.
didn't he cast Pass Without a Trace before
Or-
he shot the raccoon? But
And-
I don't think it's been an hour, so maybe.
but that would be
That
for a
was
stealth
Over
check.
of a watch.
Oh,
That's true.
shit.
Yeah, that only helps with a stealth check. Thranduil, did you roll that at disadvantage?
No, but I will. First one was 17. Second one was 17.
Wow. Okay. Well, Thranduil, you paying more attention know that no orcs are near your camp.
Gotcha.
And so you've taken to just playing this silly game where you make Vrack chase you as you're starting to sober up. But it's still funny.
Okay.
And your guys' watch ends. Who's got second?
Timber will take it.
Hell yeah. Anybody stay and watch with Timber? Winter, you gonna have another quiet watch where you guys just kind of pretend like the other one doesn't exist?
Mordella can take a
Probably.
watch with Timber.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Timber will be watching.
Make your perception check at disadvantage, Timber.
That's fair. Oof. 5.
Seems right, Mordella.
10.
Yeah. You guys are kind of getting lost in each other's eyes, and
Ooh.
you have no idea if any orcs are near or coming. There's just something coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
All right.
Dork.
And that watch ends, which leaves Ildane and Winter for the final watch. Is there any conversations you two wanted to have? I'm sorry, I kind of just flew right past that.
I don't really have anything.
I was talking Timber and Mordella.
Oh,
We're good.
Yeah, no, nothing in
I'm not gonna
particular.
I'm not gonna try to follow up the Vrac Randall thing. That's
Right,
Hey,
exactly.
buddy, it's good to see you. Thanks for the sub.
The
Yeah, I
only
know that's you.
conversation Winter's gonna have
Call you
is,
tomorrow.
so, do you really disagree with my let's not have pipe weed and alcohol in the camp after tonight?
Oh, it's all about moderation. Cause I mean, that's why I've switched to that's why you carry around that hookah in the portable hole or whatever, is because sometimes it just hits, but if you're at wartime and you're out doing this stuff, then you cut back a little bit normally. When you're in a fancy restaurant, let that shit go. It's all about knowing what's appropriate for where you. Oh God, I sound like Brack.
Quick reminder that Vrac and Ildane are from a town with no fancy restaurants, so she has no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
I was thinking
We
about
were in a
that.
fancy
Was it?
restaurant one time, and we
Yeah.
were framed.
Yeah, yeah, but the restaurant was fun. Pretty much my time in Veritas begins and ends at the restaurant. Everything else was just nah, whatever. But that's what Ildane focuses on, was that restaurant.
I don't think Timber is ever gonna take us back to somewhere like that, though.
You did wake up with almost the entire staff dead in your suite, so
Yeah, but he seemed to have a problem with Randall going outside to take a leak.
there was that.
They didn't really have any peanuts.
Yeah, did not have peanuts.
And also, I think it was either you, Rack, or Randall who asked for a chicken cooked just enough so there weren't maggots.
That was also Thrandall. I'm starting to see a theme.
Yeah, I just he might get invited back. I don't think Randall's getting invited back to a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, but
wasn't
then
even
we need
there
to
for the
invite him
restaurant
so we
session.
still look good.
The ducks can get worms. You gotta be very careful.
I wasn't even there for the restaurant session. I don't even know if Vrac was allowed in.
I think we brought you in and then you passed out rather quickly. You were a very cheap drunk, I think is what we did. You just got passed out into the booth and then you woke up enough to go up when we were all really, really drunk.
So I got
You were
dwarven beer.
physically there.
I
Yeah.
got dwarven beer in a fancy restaurant, basically.
Oh
And
no,
got
I
drunk
think
off of
we
that. Or did we just?
no, we did Elvin Brandy or
Elvin
something.
Brandy,
Yeah.
and instead of sipping it
And-
like Timber directed, you chugged. Now, the member berries are great, and I love it. But the watch ends with not much to do. And you can all mark a long rest on your sheets thanks to Thrandall role-playing you guys into a long rest.
It's the funniest long rest I've ever taken, ever.
I laughed so hard I cramped. That's crazy.
That was good, Ricky. That was a good idea.
The next day, you guys make your way north to the remains of the old goblin camp. The terrain here has been changed. Couple things you notice as you approach and you walk through the camp is there are way more goblin bodies here than you last remember. You killed a lot of goblins, but it seems having failed their mission, there was just a wholesale slaughter of the rest of the tribe. And You approach these new palisades that have been built. I will allow you guys to place your tokens anywhere within that red rectangle at the south of the map. I should also open the opportunity, as you guys are walking through those remnants of that goblin camp, did anybody want to look around at anything or anything like that? Or I kind of gave you what you would have had to insight from seeing all the bodies.
Yeah, no.
That sounds good enough to me. I don't think they've got anything worthwhile other than that.
Yeah.
Venture's to hand Randall back his bow.
Yep, good plan. And as you guys are all approaching here in the early morning, do we have any shenanigans planned for here? As you see, 3 goblins are on watch. So if you're going to do something as you're approaching, you need to do it fast, or we can start by rolling initiative.
I'd probably have to roll a sneak check or whatever, but Ildane would like to get about here and throw Javelin of Lightning. But that's beyond that line, so I don't know if you want me to roll initiative before that or not.
What I will say is if you step up and you want to do that, yours will be the only free turn out of initiative, and we will just go ahead and start.
It's fine by me.
Fuck yeah, kill a couple of them before we start.
Go for it. I kind of need them to move to do the shenanigan stuff, so.
All right.
Go ahead, everybody go ahead and roll initiative too, so that way we could just flow right into this.
Hell yeah. Dirty 20. I can do
Eight.
stuff now.
14.
Timber, your luck has changed. I just need Ildane's.
$15. Did that go through? Okay.
Yep, it went through. So let me find. You're hitting all 3 goblins.
Yep.
That's not very nice. Is it dex saves?
Yeah, Dex 13, I think. Yes, Dex 13.
All 3 fail.
Nice. Then that last one is also a javelin hit of 26 to hit. So let's see, that's 46. So 12 on a failed.
Okay.
And then one.
The lightning damage kills all 3.
Oh, okay. Then the javelin did an extra 13 to
Yeah.
the ground.
It is now paced. And that lightning starts things off. This Orc Terra Nova is going to... What's its movement? 35 feet. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right there. He is going to look at Vrak and Ildane. I need DC 13 strength saving throws. As he waves his hand and casts a spell underneath you, and sinkholes open beneath you.
Another dirty 20.
Okay, you are not restrained. His spell fails. What does he got for bonus actions? I'm not going to use that bonus action right now. Winter, you are up.
Okay. Then Eldritch Blast. on the orc Terra Nova.
Go ahead.
That is a 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 hits.
That is 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
Pushed back 10 feet.
From you, 5, 10. He hits the tent. He can go no further.
And then second attack is a 15.
15
Doing
just
it
hits.
again.
Did you say that hit or miss?
15 just hits.
Woohoo! That is 13 radiant damage.
Okay, he's bloodied.
And bonus action going to give Timber Bardic Inspiration. So you have a D8. That's Winter's turn.
All right, A, B, C, D. This orc is up first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15. So he gets up there. Timber, you are up.
Okay. I need to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which puts me in range. I look over at Thranduil. I was like, hey, I'm one of your biggest fans. And I cast haste on Thranduil.
Oh, great.
Ah! Start getting all jittery.
Hold it together. Where's the bad guys? And then I'll use my bonus action to go ahead and call my dude, which I think has to be within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I got to move back to right about there. Okay. That is my turn.
All right, Vrack.
Let's see. I see I am on the wrong side of the map because Timber, Thranduil, and Ildane are all over here. I will get a chance to kill nothing. I'm gonna move 15 feet up.
Yep.
Something tells me it would be a good idea to use, what is the name of it? Because I do not want to get it wrong. Use my bonus action for stone form. That seems like a good idea right now.
Okay.
Plus 2 AC, resistance to physical damage. So I can use that for the day. I'm just gonna swing on this guy.
Hell yeah.
I have a +3 hammer. I'm gonna use that shit. So it's +11 to hit. 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
Not a lot of damage. 13.
Oof. He's definitely bloodied.
And on that note, I'm gonna look at Ildane and just send a thumbs up. And that's my turn.
All right. This Orc Terra Nova, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to peek through those palisades there at Winter and cast Earth Pillar. Uh, 11 definitely misses. He will use his bonus action and he stomps his feet. And I need to roll D4. 2 creatures pop up out of the ground. Why doesn't it include their stat block? I'm just gonna skip their turns on this turn and say, Eldane, you are up while I try to find that stat block.
Alrighty. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 25. And we're going to go after this Terra Nova. So 19. So 19 to hit.
Okay.
And that's going to be 11 slashing and 2 cold.
Okay.
I will go ahead and hit him again. That's a 29 to hit.
Absolutely.
4, 10 slashing, 4 cold.
He's definitely
Does he
dead.
need a little extra? Okay. Then I think this guy's up to no good. I have 10 more feet of movement, but I'm going to unleash incarnation and hit him. Though not well. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Ooh. That will be 12 slashing and 3 cold.
Okay.
And that's my turn. That's my turn.
Mordella.
All right. She's gonna use her bonus action to activate her broom and fly approximately 50 feet there. And she's gonna use a Starfire Blast right here.
Oh,
So DC 19 Dex saving roll for the ogre and the orc.
Ogre fails. Orc fails.
30 radiant damage. That'll take care of Mordella's turn.
Okay, that Starfire Blast kills the orc. Hits the ogre. That orc is now dead. So then it is the last orc here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Probably wasting his time, but he is going to make a great axe attack at Eldane. Yeah, because I don't think a 23 hits.
Nope.
Thrandle.
Okay. Has either of the ogre chieftains
Have what?
have they had a turn in combat yet?
Nope.
That means I get advantage on my shots.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead use my sharpshooter feat. I'm gonna fire at the farthest ogre corrupted chieftain away.
Okay.
I'm also gonna draw one of poison arrows.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fire my first shot with advantage. Poison arrow with sharpshooter. First shot is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Second shot's a crit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire a critical shot here. So that's. Does that crit affect the damage of the arrow too? The poison arrow?
What'd you say?
Does the poison arrow get max as well? Crit?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll something.
I don't know what's going on with your mic, Eric, but it's like you keep getting
Is it messed up?
Like it's like towards the end of all of your sentences, you start to fade out.
Oh, maybe it's just too far from my mouth. Cool. I'm gonna do the math real quick. So that would be. So the max damage from the shot would be 27. Max damage from stealth would be 12. That would be 39. And then the max damage from the poison is. He needs to make a 19 con save.
He does 21.
Okay. That would be. So since he saved, that'll be 75 damage on the first shot before I roll the damage. It'll be 75. Let me roll the damage again. So that would be 12 plus 22, 28. Go ahead and roll that. Math here, so 5 plus 28. Ooh, where's that? Sorry for the. I'm gonna roll 12d6. Cool.
Is this like a 200-point critical?
It's a lot. Hang on, my dice on my screen glitched out. So 41 divided by 2 is 20. Add that. So 124 on the first shot.
It is bloodied.
All right, I'm gonna take my second shot at him with my sharpshooter and with my dread ambusher to get that extra D8. Go ahead and roll that with advantage. 4 on the first roll, 19 on the second, 5 is 27. I'm gonna re-roll that too to see if I get a crit. All right, so 27. I'm gonna deal 11, so it'd be 21 plus the 8. 27 damage on the second shot.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right. I'm gonna roll my third shot at the other corrupted chieftain. So that would be 11 on the first shot, 19 on the second. I'll re-roll the 11, see what I get. So that'd be 27 to hit.
Yeah,
Gonna
I think that'll do
do
her.
17, 16. So it'd be 26 points of damage on the third shot.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll my fourth shot from haste on the chieftain. It's a 5 on the first roll. Actually, you know what? 8 on the second. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use my poison arrow on this one.
Okay.
I don't. That was probably bad because I just 5. 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Okay. True. I almost just lost an arrow. Okay, so that'd be 25 plus.
It got a 23 on its con save.
Got you. So that'd be 25 plus 12d6. So it'd be 46 points of damage on my fourth shot.
Okay, he's bloodied.
All right, I'm gonna go and take my fifth shot. No, I'm just kidding. That's my turn.
Jesus. That was like
Actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
200 and some points of damage. Just ridiculous.
That's a 15 on my stealth check.
It is that chieftain's turn, so at least I'll get to use it once. So he gets 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. So he pulls out a couple fancy javelins. And Eldane's Echo is going to get the first one. It is the closest creature to it. That is a 19, so the Echo is gone. The second javelin is going to go towards Eldane. That is a 26 to hit.
That one hits.
You take 15 piercing damage and
Mm.
12 force damage.
Ow.
And you are pushed back 10 feet, but you can only go back 5.
Oh.
Okay. That guy's dead. Now it's the chain brute, who had an initiative of 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to reach through at Mordella. Swinging its chain, you must make a dexterity 14 saving throw.
Alright. I rolled a 1 on the die, so we know that's going to be a fail.
Okay, you take 7 bludgeoning damage and you are knocked off your broom and prone. And now he's going to swing down at you with his chain smash. That's a 21 to hit
Certainly hits.
for 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a DC 14 con save.
Alright, let's see here. It's going to be a 19.
You are not unconscious for 1 minute.
Ooh, lucky
We are
me.
back at the top with Winter.
Okay. Eldritch Blast the Chain Brute.
Hell yeah.
Because no one gets to go after my girl Mordella. 24
Timber.
to hit.
Yeah, as you're shooting these Eldritch Blasts, I mean, this is a big, mostly naked ogre. It's hard to miss. This is broadside of the barn. You're going to hit. Yeah.
So 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
And it's probably too big to be pushed back 10 feet, right?
No, it does not say it cannot be moved.
Okay, then it is pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
And then second attack is a 14.
Yep, that absolutely hits.
For another 7 radiant damage and pushed another 10 feet back.
All right.
Then Bardic to Vrat.
Okay. We are now at the Bloodied Orc, who is going to go ahead and take a great axe swing at Vrack.
Yeah, that's fair.
As he does, he growls, "Blood traitor." Uh, 17 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That does not hit.
Timber.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. If a creature within 5 feet of
Yeah,
me makes
Sentinel.
an
You
attack,
can- yeah.
does it have? Okay.
If you have Sentinel, you
Um,
can attack him right now.
Yay. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely hits. He only has 2 hit points left.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got rolled a 3 and a 4 on the dice. Okay.
So we're gonna say that as he was swinging at Vrak, Ildane just cut him down the back, which caused him to miss. And it is Timber's turn.
Okay. All right. We'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we're going to, where to go? Get a little lightning bolt going here.
Oh. Even when I think I don't have them lined up, I have them lined up.
Actually, let me make. Sorry, I'm zoomed out to get this to work. So if it's not actually on, folks, let me know.
Oh, you're fine. I get it. You can get those 3 for sure.
Okay. Dexterity saves from those guys, DC 17.
Big guy fails. Natural 20 for the Terra Nova.
Ooh.
For the
Okay.
Molar is a 17.
All right. So the 2 that saved take 13 damage, and I think it was the ogre that failed, they get 26 damage.
13.
And
Yeah, the Molar dies. The Terra Nova is bloodied. Let me go down to the chieftain who failed. 26 is not enough to kill him, but pretty goddamn close. He is hurt.
okay. All right. And then cunning action. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Where are you
25.
going, Timber?
30. All right, that is my turn.
All right, Vrak, you are up.
Hell yeah. I'm going to take an opportunity attack and move just about here
Okay.
from that orc on the left.
Yep, it's going to swing its great axe. That is a 24 to hit.
That actually misses because of that wonderful hammer ability.
Hell yeah.
I am going to turn to the gathered orcs, ogres, and molars, and I'm going to look towards the heavens and tell them to die screaming as I cast Flame Strike,
Oh, hell yeah.
That sounds
centered on myself. Actually, yeah. Centered on myself. It is a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Orc. Fails. Ogre. Fails. Terra Nova. Passes. Although I don't think he has enough hit points for it to matter.
Probably not. Not for this. So let's
Ogre
see.
too.
Does that Molar get hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I centered myself on him to help us
One
out
second.
a little bit.
Molar failed too.
Okay. So it's going to be, before having it, it's 12 fire and, ooh, that's bad. 7. That's a 5th level spell. 12 fire and 7 radiant.
If you will observe your map, you have killed the remaining enemies in that area.
Yeah, I imagine that my one eye, or like they went constantly flashing from white and to red to white to red as I cast this. I think it's a pillar of flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vertical column of divine fire. And it's 20 foot wide.
That was
I'm going to end
insane.
my turn.
Ildane? Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Um,
Ildane, what's your dex score?
Oh yeah, she's in range.
It's +2.
Oh, man, I hope you roll
Oh,
a
first save.
50.
So I have to go through. Oh, do I have to make the save?
Yeah, roll a
Yeah.
dex save.
Okay.
Oops.
I was kind of gambling on killing a lot of them.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay,
So
13.
you take, yeah.
What was the damage?
13.
It was 19 total damage.
Oh, 19.
So you take 10.
All right. And then it goes away, right? Like it's not a lingering thing?
Yeah.
No, it's just a quick spell.
20, 25, 30. Wait, how did I do that? Hold on.
You were
Says
10 feet behind me.
10 feet. So here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's how I did it. Sorry. Okay. Then. You go. 20, 25. Sweet. All right. We're going to start hacking on the ogre guy, the big guy.
Yeah.
Why is my mouse not working? Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Okay. That is 28 to hit.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and put my tattoo on that one. So it is 17 slashing and the 13 cold. And then I will hit
It
again.
is bloodied.
Cool. That is be 18 to hit.
That hits.
4. 17 slashing and 2 cold.
It's dead.
Cool. I'm gonna unleash incarnation on the orc
ahead.
above. That is 18 to hit.
18 absolutely hits.
Okay, for 11 slashing and 5 cold.
You kill him outright.
Nice.
Finishing the fight. Congratulations on making my waste their spells encounter just being absolutely more challenging than my boss encounter was tonight, guys. Jeez. Complete domination.
That's because we really didn't want to waste our spells, and then we ended up taking a long rest anyway.
That was the turn.
Yeah, I wanna figure out what the this is.
Guys, we are 20 minutes from quit time, so how about we pick up here next week and we'll just move into Stars and Wishes.
Right on.
I think this would be a good
Sounds
place,
good.
especially since there will be some role play here. I'm gathering, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will move.
Only an hour and a half or so.
Yeah. Some real slog through these swamps. No, but you guys are finally before this portal, and that'll give me time to do the narration about the portal and what you see here and whatnot. Okay. Alyssa.
So I see stars. I have Thranduil as an orc and the whole chandelier thing. That was hilarious. Timber gets a star for that sweet ass sleet storm that probably cut down like 3 or 4 rounds of combat, at least trying to get to them and stop the ritual and things like that. So that was awesome. The RP, the roleplay through the battle itself, that was actually it's good because you know that you would be shouting out stuff like that. The whole, well, I had it down as a short rest with the Randall being high, but turned into a long rest. And then the bubbles reference to the Powerpuff Girls. I love me some bubbles. No real wishes. I had a blast. I don't think I've laughed that hard for a while. That was great.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, why don't you go ahead and go? I know you got to run soon.
Oh, okay, appreciate it. So, really, I would say like stars to everybody because everything was a lot of fun. But the real star I want to point out is Arthur Cook for casting the Flame Strike spell because I know that's a high level spell at like 5th level, dealing
Yeah.
19 damage, yet still taking care of business the way you needed to. That's the way to get it done. But yeah, that's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you,
Thanks,
Max.
guys. I'm out of here. Take it easy.
Hey, have a good night, Nick.
Take it easy, man.
Max?
I wrote a few things down. Number one for you, Frankie, for the awesome magic item you gave Nick with the staff, with the hey, you can stop witches from turning, but you lose your own life. I just love magic items like that where they come with a cost. Those are always cool. That Sleet Storm was cool. I enjoyed casting that. I like the Timber Thrandle bromance. That's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I just wrote down raccoons, which was awesome, which led, which led to the Rack Thrandle interaction. I also had the Flame Strike written down. That was pretty cool. I cast a spell again that crashed the map again, so I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is doing that. And there were a couple pop culture references I didn't get. Never watched Powerpuff Girls. No idea what a Super Saiyan is. But
Yep.
other than that, it was great. So, all right, all I got.
Awesome. Kaden.
Yeah, I have a few things written down. Thankfully, someone else at the table also didn't understand most of those references, so I don't feel as out of place. Randall's battle strategy and the beginning of try to solve stuff, it goes wrong, and then hiding until the battle's mostly solved, then coming out and being like, yeah, totally had it handled, was awesome. And then just the high adventures where apparently anytime Thrandall wants to hunt, he decides Winter's the one that's going to be doing it. And I like to imagine that Winter just kind of knocked an arrow in the general direction of the raccoon just to make Thrandall like be quiet. And it just happened to hit, and then had this entire internal crisis over trying not to shoot the raccoon and still hitting it. But just this session was a lot of fun. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while. So, yeah, and these maps are amazing. So, can't wait to see what happens next week.
Heck yeah. Cook.
I don't have any real wishes. I wish Caden knew what a Powerpuff Girl and or a Super Saiyan was. I also wish that Max knew what a Powerpuff Girl and or a Super Saiyan was. Because that Powerpuff Girl reference was stellar, if I do say so myself. Emily thinks that she is Buttercup and I am Bubbles, which is why I made that specific reference. Stars, Thrandle, Thrandle and Brack don't get much like alone time with each other. So it's always funny every single time they are alone together, something funny happens. So I'm hoping to continue. That's my wish. I'm hoping to continue the funny shit that happens whenever the two stoners, and one of them is the teen mom, get together. It's always fun. I wrote down the Sleet Storm, of course, because that was gigantic. I wrote down Thrandle dealing 364 damage in one round. And then I actually wrote down Winter, when you pushed back the ogre, it lined. Why am I misremembering all the names tonight? It lined Ildane up for a sweet, sweet double kill to finish it out with like 12 kills. So Stars specifically to Ildane for getting a ridiculous amount of kills tonight. And then stars to Frankie. The maps, as always, are great, allowing us to dilly-dally and role play to our heart's content. It's not always fun for the DM to just shut the fuck up and listen to their players do stupid shit.
I
But
disagree
sometimes
completely.
it's
This is
really,
what
really
that's what I look
fun.
for.
And also stars to Frankie for accidentally lining us up for a lightning bolt, a lightning javelin, and a flame strike, all while trying not to do that exact thing.
Yeah, Eric.
Big list. Stars to max. I really it was kind of off the cuff, that first speech about Thranduil. After I went in, I wasn't expecting it, and low key, it really got me right in the feels, man. I appreciate that. The bromance was fun. Yeah, you're just like, Thranduil, he never lets us down. He's so cool, and I love this guy. And I'm like, man, thank you. So that was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, and then him ruining the cultist plans with that sleet storm was so cool. And then the bromance was really cool, and just Max being Max was a good time. And then big stars to Cook for using some awesome spells, wiping out he says he never gets any kills, but then he gets the cool kills and just wipes out fleets of enemies with like divine power. And then the whole mashing the table thing was a lot of fun. And then stars to everybody for the fun role play with me, Caden and stuff. That was really fun. And stars to Frankie for this map, especially this one here. This makes me really nostalgic for World of Warcraft, like the orcs and stuff. I don't know why this was portal in these tents and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I had a lot of fun making this one.
yeah, it really got me right in nostalgia, man. Wow. Yeah, it was a good sesh. I know I'm forgetting stuff, but it was fun. It was fun. Everyone did great. I had a lot of laughs, and everyone played along, and it was a good time. So thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. You guys covered most of everything, but yeah, Ildane getting that many kills was absolutely ridiculous, and I feel like well earned. I feel like all the kills you missed out on, you finally, paid the debt and got your meter back to, I think you're +1 now. And the total high school flashback that I had when Thranduil was like, "Hey bro, we smoked too much. We're gonna go get some food." Like, that was crazy. The Vrac Timber conversation with the Obsidian Quill stuff, I've been waiting for that stuff to kind of pop up a bit, so it was kind of cool to see that stuff starting to come up. Combat, you guys, like I said, the boss fight, this was rated beyond deadly. Like, I took it to deadly on the encounter meter and went beyond that, and still just 2 rounds, turn 8 were over. Just Thranduil is broken. You win D&D, buddy. Just, it's over. Congratulations. Here's your medal. You found the absolute most ridiculous build. My wishes are, I'm just gonna start throwing black dragons in every fight from now on, because it seems like the only way I can hit you. Other than that, I had a great session, guys. With that, I'm gonna shut this down, but I'll stick around the Discord like I always do. Thank you for the new subs tonight. That was really cool of you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, we got another couple subs.
Heck yeah.